I'm Hank the Mechanic, and welcome back. Hanging out with me now in the studio, it's a wonderful band playing their beautiful numbers for you. Black Box Warning. What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up,
You
Hank?
got Dave and Mike. Of course, Dave, you're vocals, lead singer, and you're also the bass player.
Yep.
And I didn't know you could play bass and sing at the same time.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I just kind of go into a trance, and it
Right.
just happens.
And then Mike, of course, you're the guitar player.
Yep.
And your other band member who's not here with us today is your brother, and that's Jared. He's the drummer.
Yep.
Very cool stuff. Now, you guys were in former bands here that people will recognize. Mike, we'll start with you. Give us your resume.
Continent of Ash are still out there doing their thing. Also played with a band called Let Us Be Lions.
Yeah.
With Dave here.
And that's, I of course, with Continent of Ash, known you guys. You guys were badass, and they still are. They still are. Then you're like, hey, check out this band, Let Us Be Lions. I'm like, holy hell, there's some good stuff.
Thanks, man.
And then, of course, Dave, with you, you're in Signum AD. Yep. And anything else besides Let Us Be Lions?
No, not really.
All right, so your new band, Black Box Warning. You guys, so far, from what I've heard, some of the stuff that you've played for me, Mike, that's badass.
Thanks, man.
And you guys hooked up with Seasons After. Those guys have gotten a lot of success over the years. And you sat down with Dawson, Chris Dawson, and he helped produce this thing, right?
Absolutely, man. How that whole thing came about was I reconnected with Chris not too long ago. And,
On Match.com?
Yeah, I think it was Tinder. Yeah.
You swiped right, and now you're here.
I saw his beautiful profile, and the rest is history. But yeah, we reconnected, and I was listening to some of the stuff he was doing with the Seasons After album that they just dropped, and man, he engineered and produced that entire thing, start to finish, and I was just blown away. And I was talking to him about a project I was wanting to get up off the ground, and he's like, "Cool, I'd really like to hear some of this. Send me some pre-pro, and we'll go from there." One of the hardest working guys in the industry, man. We made a pact early on, Dave and Jared and myself, that with Black Box Warning, we were going to challenge each other to push the envelope.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's I've known that from you. You always want more.
That's one of the things that I, love about this guy. This is why I like working with him.
Right.
Is because, I think one thing that's gotten lost in not just the rock industry, but all music industries is the reason why we do this in the first place. It's to make an emotional connection with people, to be honest about your art and your craft. I mean, why would anyone want to buy something just because you think you deserve money,
Well, you guys have decided to, keep going and get better and better and better. Now, that leads me to the next question. Let Us Be Lions. Badass band. When you played stuff for me, I thought, these guys are going to go somewhere. This is going to be huge. But you guys decided to push off on Let Us Be Lions and start Black Box Warning. And I guess the big question is why?
Well, man, thanks so much for that. I really appreciate that. Let Us Be Lions was a really cool project. We just kind of shared different goals, I think.
Right.
Dave and myself did than the rest of the guys in that lineup. We wanted different things, and the chemistry was cool. We love those guys.
And you guys still are friends with these guys.
Oh, absolutely, man. We wish them the best, in their pursuits and what they want to do musically and otherwise. It's just Dave and I, we're wired differently, man, than those guys are. And we wish them the best and want them to do their thing. And, it's crazy. We took a little break from things after that disbanded. And, about 6 months down the road from there, we got a full EP cut, ready for release here real soon.
That's another thing, too. Before we started this interview today, you were playing me some stuff that you said is not even done yet. It sounded done, ready to be played, But you say it still has to be mastered and so on and so forth. So you're going to send that off soon, and we'll be hearing that soon, right?
Absolutely, man. Yeah. All the tracks are recorded. We're going through the mixing process right now, off to mastering and then manufacturing. So
very cool. Now, 2015. It's going to be a big year for you guys. Tell us about, I don't know how much you can talk about your upcoming tour and things of that nature, but tell me what's in the works.
Yeah, man. As far as tour dates, can't touch on anything about that right now,
Right.
only because nothing's gone to press yet.
So we can't talk about the fact that you're going to go open for Air Supply.
Um, we'll
Damn it,
edit
Hank.
we'll edit that out, man. But I think we also have Brian Adams on that bill. don't we?
Yeah, right.
Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bass player for Flock of Seagulls. I
So
know that
basically,
guy.
what we're saying here is there's a big question mark to the fans. You know what's up.
Yeah.
I know what's up, but we can't release the cat out of the bag.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're kind of gonna be heading northeast-ish of here, starting
Okay.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I can
All right.
throw that out there.
Yeah.
We'll be hitting up some shows out in that area.
Canada?
You know,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Great Lakes
Oh.
area. Great Lakes area.
Hooking up with Chad Kroger.
Hey, man.
No.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, very cool. Now let's go through your website information, social media, all that stuff. How can we find Black Box Warning online?
You want to look for us on Facebook. Type in Black Box Warning up in the search engine.
Okay.
Just do a Google search, man. Type in Dave Rule. I want to see Dave Rule. You'll pull, you'll pull up all kinds of Black Box Warning paraphernalia and other things we can't talk about. This is a kid's show.
On your website, do you have any teasers, any samples of your new music that people can listen to? Or
Yep, there's a lot of promotional materials out there, things for people to get their hands on, get their ear candy on.
All right.
So definitely encourage
all right,
that.
very cool. I've got the CD loaded up here. I'm going to let you pick it, Mike. What song can we sample right now? We're not going to play the full song. We're just going to give you a teaser of one of your songs. What do you want to hear?
How about we let's do Prison Planet.
All right, Prison Planet. It's Black Box Warning. Dave, Mike, thanks for stopping by today, and wish you the best of luck.
Thanks,
Thanks
Hank.
Hank.
Here we go.